You are live. Good luck. I think you're live.
I hope so.
Okay, yeah, you're
Hello?
live. Good luck.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Alright, so I am Raikou, just a guy named after a Pokemon speedruns Digimon games. Don't question it, just let it happen. So what we're going to do is, before the timer is started, I'm going to name my Digimon, and I'm going to get into the intro cutscene for the game. And with the intro cutscene, on the first text box I confirm, that's when the timer starts. So we're going to get into naming my Digimon. As you can see, I have 3 save files there. Those are backups just in case the worst happens. And this category is very marathon unsafe in terms of how often it can crash, because the glitch you use to beat the game really fast is quite unstable. So I'm going to name my hero QFG 3. So our hero QFG 3. And then our Digimon, we're going to call him Mr. Beef. So classic 6-character maximum. I'm sure everyone in the RPG community suffers this a lot. So let's just pretend I called him Mr. Beefy. So we're going to skip the intro cinematic, which just holds start and it skips it. And we're going to load into File City. So when the text box comes up and I confirm it, that's when the timer starts. So I'll count you down from there. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's get this underway. So this intro cutscene takes about a minute. It has nothing to do with pretty much anything. Just kind of explains what you got to do in this run. What you got to do in the game, not in this run. So the whole idea is the village has lost all its members. They have spread out throughout File Island, and you have to go recruit them back to the city through various means, whether it be fighting them or doing certain quests for them, bringing them items, whatever. We're not going to do that. That is too slow. So we're going to do something much more drastic, and we're going to recruit only 2 people, or 2 Digimon to the city. One of them is forced, one of them is necessary to open a shop, which I will get to momentarily. First off, I'm going to train Mr. Beefy, and we're going to train using RNG manipulation. So I'm going to train 5 normal training sessions. I'm going to do 1 bonus try, which is a slot machine. The slot machine is RNG manipulated, and it will give me 10 times my stats. So we're going to train once, normally, a second time, a third time, and now I'm going to do what's called a catch-up. 1, 2, that advances the RNG twice, and then I'm going to do the slots. So now I've got 184 stats, or 184 offense, sorry. You also get 20 extra speed stat as well. So by the time this is done, I will have 200 offense and 100 speed. Okay, I'm gonna have to reboot. I'm gonna have to reboot this. So because of the timing, Ogamon's gonna be in the wrong position for this fight. I'm gonna try anyway, just in case it does work. But Ogamon's supposed to be hungry, which causes him to do a hunger animation. But because I was a bit off with timing, he is not hungry, and it's going to change his position slightly, which is going to cause that to happen. Okay. Fortunately, I have a save file that is just after the slot machine. Or, sorry, not just after the slot machine, but just before it, skipping the intro cutscene, so we don't have to watch that again. So I've got to hit the slot again, but that's not hard, so don't stress. So you're probably thinking, 200 offense at the beginning of the run, that's pretty good, right? Well, yeah, it's good, I guess, but it gets way better. It gets way better. When we get to the glitch portion, because there is a huge glitch used in this run, I can explain a bit more about what that's going to mean and why we named our Digimon Mr. Beefy. So do this again. So 3 times normal training. 2 catch-ups again. And the slot done. Okay, there's the hunger status, and we got it. Okay, so now I'm going to set up my position by holding left R1 and pause, and then I'm going to switch direction in the pause. That sets up my position consistently for when I interact with Agumon. This makes the fight play out exactly the same. So fighting Agumon is completely it's compulsory for the run. He won't let you go into the next screen unless you fight him. But that's not the only thing we get from him. He drops a small recovery, which is 100% necessary for the glitch. So with the glitch I'm going to do, the game reads the 9th item in your inventory. And it just so happens that the small recovery is one that stops the game from crashing on every other shop after the first one. So I haven't really explained glitch shops yet, so bear with me. I'm going to talk a bit more about that when I get there. But right now we're going to head to Koelamon. Koelamon's going to take us across to the jungle, and we're going to get our last recruitment for the run. So he just pops out of the water, you jump on his head, sends us across. Normally in a normal playthrough of the game, you'd come back here, interact with him again after triggering the bridge restore, and you come back here and you'd recruit him, but we're not going to do that. So we go into here and we recruit Betamon. Betamon is a necessary recruitment for this run because he opens the shop in the city, and the shop is where we're going to do the glitch. Long story short with the glitch, we're going to use text storage. Text storage is going to allow us to access out-of-bounds shop items. It is a very unstable glitch. It can actually cause the game to crash, and it has a pretty high chance of doing so. I'd argue it's over 70%, but I do have a backup save just in case that happens, and we can try it multiple times. That's why the estimate's a lot higher than my PEB, which is 1329. So now I'm going to the cemetery to set up the glitch, and we use Buckemon for that. So I did 2 catch-ups to set up the RNG to spawn an item in this area. Going to touch Buckemon, and then I'm going to pause mash, pick up this, and as you can see, Buckemon's conversation cancelled the pickup. So I cancelled the Buckemon recruitment, pick up the item again, and now I've got a text box stuck on screen. But now I need to get back to city really quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to encounter these 2 enemies, and I'm going to let them kill me. When you die in this game, you get sent back to File City. And I stacked the text box twice so that if this happens, I don't actually lose the glitch. So yeah, I also moved the small recovery down to slot 9. So when I do the glitch shops and open the sell menu, it reads that item in slot 9. That is going to be really important for a later glitch as well. Poor Mr. Beefy. He's not Mr. Beefy yet. He's kind of... Yeah, he's just not Mr. Beefy yet. He will be. He will be. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open the player menu and close it, and it gets stuck on screen like this. Then I'm going to open the shop. Oh my god. What? What? Okay, that shouldn't have happened. I got ripped off. Okay, so I opened the sell menu, and what would happen if it was going to crash is it would freeze with the audio playing in the background, and then it would hard lock. That's what normally would happen if that didn't work. What happened there is something I haven't actually seen before. That's very, very weird. So, we'll just load the save and we'll try again. It's all good. Good thing I was clever about my estimate. So, I'm going to reset up RNG with this new save file. So because I reset the console, the RNG is reset as well. So I'm going to exit and re-enter the screen a total of 6 times. And this is going to set up the RNG to get that item to spawn again. Alright, this should be good. So we set up the glitch again. So I actually came up with RNG manipulation on this save file just for you guys, just in case this happened. So I RNG manipulate another fight. Yeah, that is a very weird thing. Classic, that's never happened before, just for you guys. See, this RNG manipulated fight is a little bit different. Mr. Beefy gets kind of a chance in this one. He gets a couple hits in, but he still ultimately loses in the end. He did way better than his first attempt. He just got completely wrecked in his first attempt. Now, this could happen again. As I said, it's a pretty high chance that it will crash. It's just the nature of this run. I will admit that earlier I did have an attempt that took 7 tries. So hopefully it doesn't get that bad. It doesn't usually get that bad, so I'm hopeful that it won't. So tamer menu stuck on screen again. Interact with the shopkeeper. And we got it. Okay. So now my pointer's off screen. So I'm currently counting how many times I'm pressing up on my D-pad. So, bear with me. Then I go to sell, which closes. So when I went to sell just then, what happened is it read what was in my 9th slot and closed the shop automatically, which stops the game from crashing. So now I'm going to hold up until the pointer goes on screen twice. So if it loops back again. Okay. 3, 4. Okay, now we want 6 of this. Then we're going to go sell again, which will force the shop to close. I'm going to open my inventory and close it. So I've got a bunch of glitch items, right? So what happens with these glitch items that I've just bought is once I place them in the bank, they write memory to the game. This actually sets certain events to be completed before you even attempt them. So in this particular case, this item I just dropped, and then this one I just dropped, added some items to the shop that aren't normally in the shop list. This changes the glitch shop list I'm about to get, which means I can buy other glitch items that set other values to be completed. More importantly, opening Mount Infinity, the final dungeon of the game. So I'm going to go to the top of this loop back here. Okay, and we're going to buy 66 of this item. That skips Metal Greymon and Devimon in Mount Infinity. We have 4 of this, which will open Mount Infinity. I will go sell. Now I'm going to do... Oh, damn, I opened the wrong thing. I hope this is okay. Just got to wait. When you open the Digimon menu, it lags really, really badly, so you have to like wait for frames to do different inputs. Once it closes, it'll be fine. Come on. There we go. Okay, sell again. So I've got to not buy anything on these 2 shops that I'm about to do. And now I'm going to swap slot 9 with the 1 glitch item I bought. Now this is really important. And then I'm going to go to sell. And then I'm going to close sell and I'm going to go buy. Now, what that has done, which I'll show you in Mount Infinity when I get in there, is it set Ogamon's offense value to 21,000. And I just put the items that skip Devimon, Metal Greymon, and open Mount Infinity into the bank. So now we're going to go to Mount Infinity because it is now open. Okay, so first things first, I'll just quickly show you. So he's got 20,000, he's got 2,000 according to that, but it's actually 20,000. This is going to be really important. He is now officially Mr. Beefy. So currently he only has 1 ability, which is the starting ability you get. It's Spitfire. If you have aggressive offense value like that, no matter what, your base ability only can do so much damage, regardless of how high the offense value is. But what isn't capped is your finisher ability. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight the final boss of the game. He is going to kill me repeatedly. However, I do have super restores to constantly recover. And I'm going to use the finisher to finish him. And it will do a lot of damage. So just going to do some like tricky dodges here. That one's like probably the hardest dodge in the game. So got that first try, no worries. Mr. Beefy is apparently tired. He'll be fine. It's almost over. Oh, by the way, yeah, Devimon was gone, so he wasn't there waiting to fight. Same thing's going to happen here with Metal Greymon as well. Yeah, I should probably cut him some slack. Mr. Beefy's had a rough life of 17 minutes. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed QFG3's journey with his Digimon Mr. Beefy. It's about to come to an end. It was a long one. I hope you all enjoyed. So this is a banger of a track coming up for the final boss. This game has a pretty banging OST, to be honest. So I'm going to pump him with super restores to keep him alive. He'll die in one hit to almost all attacks. But what I want to happen optimally is I want him to block. if Machine Drum blocks me or I block his attacks, I gain finisher faster. So yeah, he just gets completely owned. But we want that finisher meter to really grow. There's a block, there we go. That's what we want. We don't want that. If he blocks a Thunder Justice, I'm going to be super stoked for him. Because Thunder Justice block is a very rare thing to happen. Oh, he didn't die to one hit. That's interesting. Come on, guys, do something. Alright. We got one more letter, and then we can do the finisher. I just hope he doesn't get cancelled. I really hope he doesn't cancel me. He can actually cancel the finisher. So I'm gonna wait to actually die. Because it's, yeah, the best way to do it is if I get killed. Well, he needs to kill me. Okay. There we go. No! That's bad. That's so bad. Oh my god. No! That's the worst. Okay. That is extremely unlucky. Alright, we're gonna have to build that finisher up again. This marathon lock is insane. Oh, he has no... Okay, so he has no MP, which means he's more likely to block attacks now. Which means I'll gain finisher faster. This is good. I should probably mention as well, you probably noticed I have 99 MP floppies and I'm not using them. I bought those so that I couldn't buy them in the shop, which changes the glitch items I get. So, yeah, that's just a small thing to keep in mind. You get to listen to more of this bopping track. Like, I'm doing you all a favor here. Block it, block it. Ah, he didn't block it. Oh, he got the dumb animation. Awesome. 2 more letters, come on. This one should have been over already. Oh my god, he got double finisher before I did. Come on, 1 letter. This is unreal. One letter, dude! Okay, yeah, definitely not now. Alright, we got it. Okay, I don't even have to charge it. Watch this, ready? 9,999 damage. There you go. And that's time, by the way. And after you do a fight with the offense glitch, it reverts back to 999 when you gain any stats from battle. So there you go. Mr. Beefy did it. It took him a bit, but he got there in the end. He was tired, to be fair. Alright, so we finished quite a bit underestimate still, even with everything considered. So I just want to quickly say, you're probably thinking, yeah, this game you played maybe as a child, you know of it as a child, you know, into PlayStation, into anime, all that kind of stuff. And you're thinking that this was a pretty short speed run and you didn't get to see any of the game. Well, actually, there is multiple categories of this game. This isn't the main one. This is actually kind of more of a joke category than it is the actual categories for the game. And I actually run every single one. And lately I'm going to be, or very, very soon, I'm going back to running the longest one, which is about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So if you do want to see more of this game and actually, you know, not see me cheese it in 14 minutes or 21 minutes or whatever, yeah, you can actually check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Raikou, and I will be running this longer category, which is a lot more interesting, in my opinion. I would have actually done that category for a QFG if I was a bit more prepared, but this one's a lot easier to pick up and just show off anyway. And you get to see the hilarity of an Agumon beating the final boss with a super strong finisher. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed that. Yeah, this game's come a long way in like the last 2 or 3 years. Glitches have been found by Getter92. He's got a YouTube who's like big glitch hunter for this game. Very cool stuff he finds for it. So we've split into like 4 different categories for the game, and yeah, I've been running this for about 4 years, so it's quite an amazing RPG. Anyways, I think that's it. Yeah. Probably until the next QFG, I'll probably throw up a longer category as well. So hope to do that.